Hi calculus students. This is just a short video to go over the solution to problem number 1 from the examples worked on in class, just to make sure everyone is fully understanding. So this is an example where there's a chain rule within a chain rule. You can also think of it as like two chains. That's my nickname for it. So first of all, the key understanding is seeing what the outermost function is, and when we see that 4 there, we can rewrite this as sine of 6x plus 3 all raised to the 4th power. So that's cluing us into our whole outside function is to the 4th power, and then we can think about all of that as being the inside function. So I'm going to say my f is x to the 4th, my g is sine of 6x plus 3. I know my f prime will be 4x to the 3rd. Now I'm about to think about g prime, but that's when I realize, wait a minute, sine of 6x plus 3 is in and of itself a chain rule situation. So the idea is, like, in order to take the derivative here, I'm going to need to do a second chain rule. You can also kind of think about it like I'm doing a little sidebar that's going to help me. Once I get the answer here, I'm going to put that in for g prime and then continue on my way in this problem. So in this sidebar, again, I can define an f and a g. These are different f's and g's, but for here, so what's the outermost function? It's the sine x. And then inside of that is 6x plus 3. So f prime is cosine of x. G prime is 6. So now putting this all together, I'm going to plug 6x plus 3 in for the x there and multiply that by the derivative of g. So I'm going to get cosine of 6x plus 3 times 6. Might as well just put that 6 out front. So this here goes in that spot for g prime, right? So that is my g prime in my other chain rule problem. Okay, now I don't need the sidebar anymore. I'm back at my original problem, and I'm thinking about, oh, now I have the setup for a chain rule. Well, I take sine of 6x plus 3, that gets plugged in for that x, and then I multiply this by the derivative here. So I would get h prime of x is equal to 4 parentheses sine of 6x plus 3 raised to the 3rd power times 6 cosine of 6x plus 3. And then to just kind of clean that up a bit, we can multiply the 4 and the 6, and we can rewrite the exponent of 3. Notationally, it goes like right after the word sine. So this then becomes 24 sine cubed of 6x plus 3 times cosine of 6x plus 3. And that would be my final answer. So good luck on the homework, and we'll be practicing more in class.